YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out a very special player. It seems like he gets an evolution every week. It's none other than Bisseck. Bisseck is a 95 rated card. He has high work rates, right footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now we don't see any versatility with the card as he can only play the center back position, but in all honesty, man, I'm really tempted to maybe even go ahead and use him as like a center defensive mid in game. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the pace, defending, and physical are going to be the three most important stats for the card. And with the way that the card is set up, boys, I do think that the Shadow is probably the best option for the card because his physicality is already really high. He does have 89 pace overall with 90 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. If you go ahead and give him the Shadow, you are going to be very close to maxing out his pace. Now, the 86 passing is going to be another really important stat for the card. If you do like to play long balls, I do think that Bisseck is going to be a really good player for that. He does have 82 vision, 99 short pass, and 99 long pass, so you can most definitely expect his passing to be really accurate in game. Now, when it comes to his dribbling, as you guys know, the reactions and composure are the two most important stats for a center back. And Bisseck does have 93 reactions and 95 composure, which is honestly phenomenal, and the rest of his dribbling stats are pretty good as well. Keep in mind, boys, he is 6'5" with a bigger build in game, 81 agility, 93 balance, 94 ball control, and 87 dribbling as that subcategory. That's not too bad, and he does also have 4-star skill moves. Now, the 93 defending and 97 physical are obviously the two standout stats for the card. He does have 89 interceptions, 92 defensive awareness, and 96 stand tackle. I think that the only letdown for the card is the fact that he doesn't have the anticipate playstyle, but if we go ahead and compare him with the team of the season card, that one doesn't have the anticipate either. And then last but not least, boys, the 97 physical, a huge part to his game. He does have 99 jumping, 97 stamina, 99 strength, and 89 aggression, man. Honestly, he's going to be an absolute tank in game. Now, if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Bisseck does have 9 different playstyles. He has the relentless, power shot, aerial, and bruiser playstyle pluses. Now, keep in mind, he is a center back, so the power shot playstyle plus doesn't really make sense. The relentless is okay, but the aerial and bruiser are two great playstyle pluses for him to have. And then he does also have the power header, block, dead ball, finesse shot, and incisive pass. So sometimes with these evolutions, man, you can get some pretty weird playstyles added to the card, like he has the finesse shot. Maybe if you incorporate him in the midfield, then that can be useful. Now, he can have the controlled lengthy and mostly lengthy acceleration types. And when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, like I said, the Shadow is probably your best option. Now, the Shadow is going to give him the mostly lengthy acceleration type. He's going to have 97 pace overall with 98 acceleration and 97 sprint speed. And then most importantly, it's also going to give him 98 defending, 98 interceptions, 96 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle. With the bruiser playstyle plus, I think that defensively he's going to be rock solid. And something that I find really interesting, boys, if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here, with the Shadow chem style, he does become a 97 rated center back, which is going to be very interesting to test out in today's video. And as you guys know, Bisseck does have a team of the season card that is 93 rated. If we go ahead and compare the two cards, we can see that the team of the season version does have a +1 for pace. He has a little bit more shooting, less passing, and less physical. And if we go ahead and compare the playstyle pluses as well, the team of the season does have the jockey, block, and then also relentless. And as you guys know, Bisseck is currently going on the market for 500,000 coins. So with the evolution only costing 100k, I do think that it is an insane value. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 play reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Bisseck card. We're going to be playing him at the center back position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. I'm also tempted to go ahead and use him in the midfield, but I'm not too sure yet. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Bisseck Evolution card. And I must say, I'm actually really excited to test him out. We're coming up against Pele, David, Cruyff, DePaul, Bellingham. It's going to be a really good test. Now, as you guys know, the cost of the evolution is roughly 100,000 coins. If we go ahead and test out the card's dribbling, now, honestly, boys, his dribbling stats aren't that bad. Great reactions, great composure. He does have really good balance as well. And for someone who's 6'5", man, the left stick dribbling does not feel half bad. That's going to be very interesting to test out a little bit more if we use him in the midfield. Now, we did go ahead and give the card the Shadow chem style, so it is very close to maxing out his pace. I think that the recovery speed is going to be incredible. First action right here, Bisseck, man, he's just too strong. He's too strong and he's too quick. Now, very early on in the game, I do want to maybe go ahead and test out his long-range passing. We set Havertz on a run, so we'll just go for an over-the-top through ball. And yeah, man, the 99 long pass is going to be a huge part to his game. We got Havertz in a little bit of space. I might look for the cutback. Nice. Odegaard maybe with the finesse shot. A little bit further out, Schmeichel with a good save. Now, this guy does have a really good team, so we do have to be on our A game. He's going to go over the top. I could maybe pull out Bisseck, but I won't. I'm going to try to do as much manual defending as possible. That's a really good block, man. The AI defending on the card is incredible. We do have Teo Hernandez in a little bit of space. Bisseck over the top. Play it to him. Maybe needed a little bit more power, but Havertz should win the header. There we go. Nice, boys. We got a little bit of space with Son. I could go for the cutback. It's a nice team play, man. And Bisseck's passing so far has been really accurate and really precise. Now, we do need a little bit of recovery speed right here. Bisseck, he might try to play towards the middle. The recovery speed. Nice, man. That's really good physicality right there to kind of like nudge Cruyff off of the ball. All right, man. We do have to go ahead and defend a corner. He might play it short. He's whipped it in. Bisseck with the aerial playstyle plus, man. There's no getting a header over him. And now we can actually go ahead and spring into a counterattack as well with Foden. A little bit of space. We don't have too much support. I'm just going to use the left stick dribbling, go for a finesse shot. It's good, man. Bisseck wins the header, creates a chance. We'll take it. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. If you can snipe him off of the market and you don't have his team of the season card, I think that he's a great option for the Evolution. We are coming up against Mia Hamm, Di Maria, Haaland, Luis Diaz. It's a very good team. In game number 2, we're going to continue using him as a center back in the 4-3-2-1 formation, and then in game number 3, I might switch it up a little bit. Now, very early on in the game, we do have to defend, and Bisseck, man, the manual defending is incredible. Honestly, boys, one of the most swift and one of the most difficult players to beat in game. We're going to go ahead and switch it. I might try to get Bisseck a little bit further up the pitch. I've signaled him to make that run, and I might just whip it into him. Does have the aerial play style, plus it's a good cross. Touch on the volley. Wow, man, it's a really good save by Czech, but the attacking run wasn't half bad. Now, as you guys saw in game number 1, his long-range passing was really effective, so I'm going to try to maybe go for another over the top through ball. 4-star weak foot. Yeah, man, it's very precise and very accurate. I love it. We have Son making that run. We have Son making the run. He hasn't really tracked it. Look at that ball, man. That's just ridiculous. His long-range passing has been so good. It's almost like he has the long ball pass play style. Bisseck, a little bit of recovery speed right here. Not really in position. He might try to go back onto Di Maria's left. Nice. Good manual defending right there. Just contain. Yeah, boys. Bisseck, man. The manual defending is incredible. He gets the interception right there as well. Left stick dribbling. Bisseck. That's cold, boys. He's actually quite smooth on the ball. This card's a problem, man. This card is a problem. That is an incredible strike. He doesn't have good long shots, but he does have the power shot playstyle plus. That's ridiculous. Check me out, boys. Check me out. Bisseck is actually making that run. I'm going to play it to him. I'm going to play it to him. He's starting to push a lot more, like, bodies forward. Bisseck, maybe like a ball roll Trivela. Say I won't. Say I won't, ladies and gentlemen. That's ridiculous, man. There is no way that he's hitting a ball roll Trivela like that. Just look at the shape of that shot. This card is unreal. All right, boys, here we are jumping into our final game using the new Bisseck card. And let me tell you, man, if you can snipe him off of the market, I highly recommend him. We're coming up against Ivan Toney, Press, Weah, Fratesi, Pascal Gross in there as well. It's an okay team. But yeah, man, as you guys already know, his team of the season card is one of the best center backs currently in FC24. You could also go ahead and use him in the Evolution, like the Champions Corner, something like that. But this Evolution has honestly really caught my eye. I think that he's incredible defensively, really good when it comes to like intercepting the ball, manual defending, very good in the tackle with the Shadow Chem style. But because we do have a lot of like highlights where we are attacking with Bisseck, I'm actually just going to continue using him at the center back position because honestly, he's been one of my favorite center backs this year. Look at that interception right there. Good strength up against Ivan Toney. I mean, right here, I might just try to apply a little bit of pressure. He does have Timothy Weah, and we all know how quick he is. How's the recovery speed, boys? Can we catch up to Weah? It is very good, man. I think that with the Shadow, he's one of the quickest center backs. Like, look at the recovery right there to get the block. Bisseck. He's just too strong, man. He's honestly so strong in game with his build. And with the Bruiser playstyle plus, man, those physical challenges are just so consistent. Now, I'm actually going to try to get him in behind, man. Let's just try to force Havertz into a long ball right here. Bisseck. He has made that run forward. Touch into a power shot, maybe. He does have the finesse shot playstyle, ladies and gentlemen. Left stick dribbling, finesse shot. It's decent. It's decent. Now, right here, we finally have a corner in the 41st minute. We are going to try to whip it into Bisseck. 6'5" aerial playstyle plus. He should be very good aerially. It's a cheat code, man. It's a cheat code. Havertz. It's a decent interception. Bisseck, we do need the recovery. Good physicality up against Toney. Oh, boys, the manual defending. That's good. That's a really good interception right there. We had to stay calm and composed. And calm and composed we were. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Evolution Bisseck card in a few games of FUT Champions. And to be completely honest, for 100,000 coins, you're getting one of the best center backs in FC24. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Shadow Chem style. So he does have 98 acceleration and 97 sprint speed. With the mostly lengthy acceleration type and him having a bigger build in-game, the recovery speed was phenomenal. And even with the ball at his feet, he was very quick, which was great to see. Now, the 86 passing is a really important stat if you do like to play with the ball playing center back, and I do think that Bisseck is that. With his 99 short pass and 99 long pass, his passing in game was really accurate. I love the over the top through balls, and they were very effective in game. Now, as you guys know, when it comes to the dribbling, the reactions and composure are the two most important stats for a center back, and Bisseck does have 93 and 95. And I think that the manual defending and in general how quick and swift he is when you are controlling him is very effective and very efficient. And I kid you not, boys, even with the ball at his feet, the left stick dribbling was not half bad. 6'5" with a bigger build in game, 81 agility, 93 balance is actually really good. Now, the 93 defending and 97 physical were obviously the two standout stats for the card. With the shadow, he does have 97 interceptions, 96 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle. He does also have the bruiser playstyle plus. Now, he doesn't have the anticipate, but I really didn't see that being that big of an issue. With the evolution, he does also get the aerial playstyle plus, and we all know how OP that is in game. With his 99 jumping, 99 strength, and 89 aggression, the physicality was probably the standout stat in my opinion. It's very difficult to get around him, and then going forward with the aerial playstyle plus, he can also bag you a lot of goals. Overall, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and give the card like a 9.5, 9.6 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center back position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. For 100,000 coins, you're getting a phenomenal center back that's actually pretty well rounded as well. I think defensively, he's rock solid when it comes to his defending and physicality. Going forward, he wasn't half bad either. I mean, as you guys saw in some of those clips with the power shot playstyle plus, the long shots weren't half bad either. And if you would like, he does have high work rates. You can maybe even go ahead and incorporate him as a box-to-box midfielder. As you guys know, there's so many good center backs currently on FC24. So if you do want to have a little bit more fun with the card, if you do want to go ahead and experiment a little bit with the game, I do think that you can go ahead and incorporate him in the midfield. I think that as a center defensive mid, maybe like in the 4-2-3-1 formation, he can most definitely thrive with his really good passing and then also his defending. If you can go ahead and snipe him off of the market for 10,000 coins, if you already have him untradeable in the club, I think that for 100,000 coins, it's insane value, and I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very soon. Peace.